Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video is actually in collaboration with Hush. If you guys don't know what Hush is, it's a makeup app that sells pretty inexpensive makeup and a lot of makeup dupes. So I'm really excited. They did send me a box of all this stuff. So I'm not being paid to say this stuff. These are all my opinions. I'm going to show you guys right now. So I'm actually going to open up the app. So the app is open. So they have all these promotions going on, up to 15% off select oval brushes, 30% off gift bundles, buy one get one free Dr. Jart, which is amazing. What this is pretty much just like a makeup app, and every freaking company should do this because this is amazing. So it basically just has a lot of inexpensive palettes, and a lot of them are actually dupes for higher end palettes in my opinion. To be honest with you, I haven't heard a lot of these brands, but it's okay because they're pretty affordable, and it's always good to try more brands, you know? And I always love those brands that are like affordable, but the product is still amazing. Like Milani is like that, Makeup Geek is like that, LA Girl Cosmetics is like that. There are so many brands that are not expensive, or like not as expensive as like Sephora brands, but the product is still good. I'm not one to judge. I don't really care if a makeup brand wants to make a dupe or similar palette for half the price of an expensive palette, because there are a lot of people out there that don't want to spend $40 to $50, even $60 on an eyeshadow palette because maybe they don't wear makeup every day. Maybe they don't wear eyeshadow every day, you know? So I feel like I don't really care if a makeup company, I don't want to say bites off a product. Like, I feel like if I'm a makeup company and someone bites off of me, or if someone like takes my idea, I feel popular, you know? Like, is that just me? Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people have opinions about it, but it's like, if a makeup company wants to copy me because they see my product is, you know, going really well, then I'm gonna be like, damn, I made a statement, you know? Like, I don't know. I was always like that, like in schools, like if someone copied me, like I didn't give a shit, you know? It's because it's like a compliment to you. It's because like you're doing something right, so you know? So this is what the palette looks like. So these are what the shades look like. They're really, really nice. So I'm going to swatch them for you. I'm missing two eyeshadows. Did those just fall out? Well, we know the packaging of this palette is cheap. So I really like the swatches of this palette. I'm definitely going to dive into this. Possibly, like I said, I don't even know what look I want to do. They sent me so many palettes. This next palette I'm going to show you, I'm not going to swatch every single color. I'll swatch some of the shades. I'll swatch some mattes and I'll swatch some shimmers. But there are 30 shades from this palette and I'm not swatching all of them. So this is by Bad Habit. It is the Midsummer Night 30 color eyeshadow collection palette. I really like the packaging, and the packaging is really, really sturdy. I will leave the prices for all of the palettes that I mentioned here so you guys can have that information. So I like that it opens all the way and it has a mirror. So really, really pretty. Let's swatch some stuff. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but in this shimmery shade, it's just so chunky right here that I could just keep going like this. This one too. The next palette we have is Aphrodite, and this is also by Bad Habit. It has 18 shades in here. This is what the packaging looks like. It's a really, really pretty, and then this is what the inside looks like as well. I did swatch this palette when I first did receive it in the mail, and it honestly is gorgeous, so I will swatch it for you right now as well. I have like 7,000 palettes in front of me right now, so I'm probably not going to dip into every single one, but I did just want to swatch them for you. So the next palette is also by Bad Habit, and it's the Royals palette. This is what it looks like. It's really, really pretty. Last two eyeshadow palettes, both again by Bad Habit. So this one is called Retro Love, and this gives me ABH Subculture feels like to the max, and I don't own that palette. It's 14 shades. This is the packaging. It's really, really pretty. Psychedelic, Icon, Hippie, Pop. These matte shades are not doing anything. So there's some more matte shades. They do look a little bit better. Look at that color. This is Free Love. That's what I said holy crap to. But this color right here, Revolution, stunning. And this is the Inferno palette, and this palette speaks to me on so many levels. It's so pretty. That's what the inside looks like. These shades are really, really nice as well. That is the palette on my hand right now. This palette is so stunning. So, so, so stunning. I'm really excited to play with this. Look at those metallic shades right there. I'm very excited. A crap ton of highlighting palettes. So literally I'm sitting on highlighters for like the rest of my life and even my afterlife. So this is the Bad Habit Rosé Highlight Collection. And this is what it looks like. Really, really pretty. Pinkies up. Cheers and shine. Okay, ready? Did you see that? Did you see that? Ready? One more time. That pigment is insane. Bubbly, hashtag all day, champagne. Ready? Very, very beautiful. Moving along quickly, these other two highlighting palettes are again by Bad Habit. This is the Oasis highlighting kit, and this is the Paradise highlighting kit. So these two palettes, they both come with one cream highlighter, and then the rest are all powders. So this is the cream. This is in the shade Pina Colada, which is really, really nice. I do like cream highlighters, so that's what Pina Colada looks like. Then we have Nude Beach, Tan Lines, and Vacay. And then we have the Paradise highlighting kit. The Paradise kit is actually lighter. So Paradise, the cream color is Sunkissed. Almost done swatching. Almost done swatching. So we have Sunkissed, White Sands. Ready? This is my next favorite shade. Resting Beach Face, and Mai Tai. So that's what that highlighting palette looks like. Really, really pretty. I think I'm going to dive into this too as well because that's really, really nice. And the last palette that I have is the Unicorn Glow Highlight Collection by Face Candy. And this is so pretty. Do you see that blue? I need to swatch this for you because it's so stunning. They are chunky, I'm not going to lie. These are the swatches of the Unicorn Glow. So we have Wonder, Dream, Stardust, Celestial, Enchanted, Fantasy. Okay guys, so since I have absolutely no idea what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead, let my arm chill out because I'm done with the swatches now. I'm going to go ahead and do one eye off camera just because I have no idea what I want to do and I don't want this video to be even longer than it already is. So I will be right back. So I'm really having some difficulty here, so I'm just going to go ahead and zoom you guys in and we're going to do this, okay? So I definitely feel like I'm getting a little like muddy there. I'm not going to touch that eye anymore. So what I did was I went into the Retro Love palette and I grabbed the shade Rebel and I mixed it with Fab, these two shades together. And I'm going to actually throw that into my crease. I don't know if my brushes are like really dirty or if it's the actual shadows. And I feel like it's just looking a little green. I don't know if like it's just me, but I just felt like it was looking green as I kept adding more shadow. What I did was I went into the Inferno palette by Bad Habit and I grabbed the shade Warmth, which is this one right here, and I put that into my crease. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. I threw this into my crease. But I think what messed me up was that transition shade. So you see me in a little bit try to blend it away. So I'm actually going to grab Hot Spot, which is right below Warmth. And I'm going to throw that into my crease. And I use this to actually go over top. And I'm bringing this from the outer corner to the inner. And as you can see, I like blended over that transition shade because I didn't like it. So I'm going back into the Retro Love palette and I'm grabbing the shade Flower Power on a Luxie brush. I'm throwing that into the crease as well. So what I did was I grabbed Baked, which is this color right here, from the Inferno palette. And I grabbed that on my Morphe M502 and I went to use this as like my brow bone color. But it's a little bit like too cool tone, so I think that's where I fucked up. You know, like it's doing a nice job blending it out, but it's not like how I want it. So then I mixed Burn with Smolder. And as soon as you add these shades, they like disappear. As soon as you like press them into the outer lid and then you go to blend them out, they disappear. Like you no longer see them. You see what I mean? Like you no longer see them. So then I just grabbed Burn and I just started to try to build it up one at a time. But once I added that initial part, like you don't even see it anymore, you know? So I just took whatever was left on my brush and blended it out in the outer corner because I still need it to match. And then I go back in with that M433 and just blend that out. Maybe a little smoky look here. I'm probably going to add a wing too. So because I couldn't get those to be dark enough, I went into the Bad Habit Midsummer Night palette. And I grabbed the shade Foolish, which is this brown shade right here. And I put it in the outer corner. And it looks good, but you could still, I still feel like it's doing that same thing. Like you can't really layer these shadows on top of each other, which is like really disappointing me right now because I need some definition. So then I go back in with into the Retro Love palette and I actually grab the shade Revolution, which is this color right here. Super pretty. I'm actually going to apply it with my finger because I did apply it with my brush. So let's see how it applies with a finger. It's pretty. I feel like it gets stuck. So what I did was I wet my brush with some Smashbox primer water. And this shade is gorgeous. It's stunning. This shade is absolutely gorgeous. So then I wanted just a little bit more of like the same tones, so I went in with Blaze, which is right here. And I also dampened my brush a little bit more. And I put this right in the center. Make sure that they blend seamlessly together. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. The fallout on my face is honestly not bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the face and then we'll be back in time so we could add the highlighter. Okay, so I have my foundation on. Okay, so now it's time for the glow. I'm really excited. So I don't even know what I want to use. I feel like all of these might be a little bit too dark on me. I can try, but I definitely feel like they're going to be dark on me. I really want to use a Resting Beach Face, so I think I'm going to use Resting Beach Face from the Paradise Highlighting Kit. I'm taking it on an e.l.f. small tapered brush. But that's the glow. It looks really pretty. I can put white sands over top of it. Let's put white sands over top. Really chunky. That's what it looks like with white sands on top. Let's try Nude Beach. This is from the Bad Habit Oasis highlighting kit, and I have my Smashbox fan brush right here. Just gonna take a little bit of that. Wow, that's a highlight I would wear. Ooh, that is so nice. These definitely do have a chunky formula, so if you have texture around the areas where you highlight, I would probably stay away from them. Highlight mustache. I'm digging it. Alright, I'll use one of the Rosé highlighters from this, like above my brow bone, even though I'm really trying to stop adding highlight there. That's okay. We'll do it for the video. So, I think I'm going to go with Champagne. Maybe I can mix Shine and Champagne. Where the fuck is it on my brush? Right there. Maybe a little bit more Champagne. Okay. I'm not hating it. I would put this darker, like these darker highlighters, the more goldeny ones. I would put them over like a bronzer if I wanted like a really sun-kissed look. I need to go over my highlighted areas. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump back to the eyes. So we're going to go back to the eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and add green on the lower lash line because I want to be a little bit festive, you know. We're in the fall. We're in fall time, you know. So I'm grabbing the Retro Love palette, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the shade Maud, which is right here. And we're going to push this up against the lower lash line. And we're going to go ahead and blend everything out. So I'm going to take a mix of Hippie, and a little bit of Peace, like a mix together, sort of. A little bit, almost, maybe. Just Hippie by itself. I'm going to take Brownie from the Sugar palette by Faced Candy, this color right here, which is a nice, pretty dark brown shade. It's too big of a brush. Oh, perfect. Here we go. This is the brush that I want. And I'm actually going to stick Brownie just on the outer corner on top of that green. And we're going to grab the Inferno palette and mix a little bit of glow and warmth. Glow and warmth. I wanted this video to be very, very chill. So like, that's why I'm not even bothering doing my hair, because it's gonna go up anyway. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and talk about the palettes, the highlighting palettes. I'll give you guys my final thoughts and all that fun stuff. So I didn't get to play around with this palette that much, but the shade Brownie did add really, really nice dimension in the outer corner of the eye. I will zoom you guys in, you guys can see the final eye. Honestly, don't even like torture me if my lashes are on the proper way, because I'm so ready to rip them off. Okay. I do really like the swatches. Like I said, I have no idea where these shadows went, but when I clean up, I'm probably going to find them. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on playing with this, because this palette swatched, in my opinion, probably the nicest, or one of the nicest. I'm going to go ahead and keep on playing with this palette as well, just because I didn't really dive into any of the colors, and I really do want to play with more of the reflective and glittery shades in the palette, because they really are gorgeous. Like these greens are honestly so beautiful, and this black is really pigmented, so I cannot wait to play with this palette. Like this green down here and this bronzy shade, so pretty. So I really do like the packaging of this as well. Like look at this palette is probably a miss for me. I'm gonna give it another go around, but honestly I feel like I'm gonna not really like it, besides for this shade right here, the shade Icon. It's what I have in my inner corners. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's freaking gorgeous. So yeah, it's such a pretty shade. So I'm gonna give this palette another go around. I do have the shade Revolution on my lid, so that's a gorgeous palette as well, but I do want to keep on playing with it. The Inferno palette by Bad Habit is probably my favorite next to the Sugar, but I did use more shades in this palette. I did not like Smolder and Burn. I feel like they do not blend whatsoever. I feel like you add the color and that's it. Like, there's no adding more color, there's no adding more pigment, there's no blending it out. It's like you add it, you blend it out, and that's it. And then it just disappears. So I'm not really that big of a fan of those two shades, but the other shades in this palette are gorgeous. I did not play with this palette today as well, so stay tuned. If you guys want me to do a video on this palette, please let me know in the comments down below, because I totally will do that for you guys. For the Rosé, I really do think this is a really nice highlighting palette. I really am impressed with it. Kind of giving me ABH Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit vibes, but it's okay. This is probably my favorite formula because they're just really buttery. They're not really chunky or chalky or anything like that. They do have like a little bit more shades than other. They do have a little bit of glitter specks in them, but it's okay. The Bad Habit Oasis and the Paradise kits. I like the shade Nude Beach from the Oasis kit because it is light and I have fair skin. So this was actually the one that I have on this cheekbone right now, and I do like it. I want to use Vacay as like an eyeshadow topper or like an inner corner highlight because it's really pretty. And then for the Paradise kit, this is pretty much the same scenario as that one. This is just a little bit lighter. I do have Resting Beach Face on this side, but it was just a little bit too yellow, so I had to tone it down with White Sand. And then the Unicorn Glow, I didn't actually use it, but I need to use it because I need to put Celestial all up in my eye. Like, do you see this color? You guys will hear my full review after giving all of these palettes a really good try and a really good chance and really testing them out. Just stay tuned for my November favorites. You guys will see all of these palettes there, whether I like them or dislike them. I definitely feel like I'm going to really like the Aphrodite palette. So this is what the eyes look like. I wasn't really a big fan of the green on the lower lash line. It just really didn't do anything for me. I love the lid shades. This is Revolution from the Retro Love palette, and this is Blaze from the Inferno palette, this rose gold color. And this one is also from the... This color is also from the Retro Love palette as well. This video is now complete. I am fried. I'm done. I want to go ahead and rub this makeup off because I've had makeup on all day. And I kind of just want to put a mask on, put a sheet mask on, and then go to bed because I'm really tired. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys can also be notified for when I upload a video. And yeah, I also, before I forget, I also have a discount code. A coupon code, whatever you want to call it, with Hush. So let me just double check my email. I think it's a Mish10. Yes, it's a Mish in all capital letters, M-I-S-H 10, and it'll get you 10% off. So I do have a coupon code. You can use Mish10 and it'll give you some money off, which is awesome because this app is super inexpensive as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.